Hey there, it's Pepper. Today I'm gonna be reading your confessions. I'm so scared. I'm worried and concerned. Anyway, if you guys like this type of video, then I don't know, like the video, I guess. Maybe I'll make more confession videos if this gets enough views or likes. I don't know. Also if you guys submit more confessions. Oh, also, this is the first time I'm reading any of these, and I'm gonna be sneaking in a confession of mine in here, because why wouldn't I? Okay, this is confession 1. This is my first time reading it. I'm concerned and I'm scared. Really, I just hope I don't get a cousin confession, because if any of these are cousin confessions, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry myself to sleep. Anyway, okay. So, once upon a time, I was down bald for my... Why does it say down bald? I'm gonna ignore that. Down bad for my friend's OC, and I jokingly asked them to draw him in a bunny suit. Oh. Okay. They said they would do it for a price. I said how much. They said $150. I've been saving up for that drawing for a year now. A year? Now I'm at 78. Bro, how are you only at $78 in a year? My bad. Anyway, love your vids. You know what? Good for you. You know, you know that you like your friend's OC and you're going for it, you know? Like, your friend is very supportive in your liking of their OC, you know? I think it's very nice that you have, that you have supported friends who are charging you $150 for a commission. You know what? Actually, I don't know how much commissions cost, so maybe that's normal. I don't know. You know, that one wasn't that bad. You know, it's justifiable, kind of. Okay, the next one.
Used to have hoop dreams until I found out there were other ways to score. If you're gonna be my bitch, you have to be obedient. You cannot be a whore.
So one time I had a crush on a guy. Okay, I'm already scared. And he was big into sports. I put a camera in the basketball court. What? What do you mean you put a camera in the basketball court? What? Oh, there's more. Oh, my bad. And by the time he scored a goal, I'd already scored mine. Love your vids, twin. Who sent that in? I'm scared. I'm scared of you. I'm very, very scared of you. I don't think that's normal. You know what? Whatever floats your boat, or whatever scores your goal. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna go to the next confession, because I can't think about that for too long, or I'm gonna literally be scarred mentally. Okay, here's the next confession.
Because singing killed my grandma.
Oh, that's my grandma's. I ate my grandma.
So about a year ago, my grandma was playing an online game. What? My grandma never plays games at all. Whose grandma plays games? Whatever. Anyway, I was playing an online game, and she got really mad at it. And so I told her not to get mad, because that's what rage baiters want. And I introduced her to the term rage baiting. And the next time I saw her, she was rage baiting people on that game. I've created a monster. That's it. You know what? Good for your grandma. Good for her. You know, she's living out her best life, being a rage baiter. Probably on a kid's game. You know what? Shout out to your grandma. We're gonna go to the next confession now, because, like, yeah. When I was little, I ran up to my mother while she was putting on makeup, and in a moment of bravery or perhaps stupidity, I said, "I like Daddy more than you," and ran out of the room saying sorry over and over as I locked myself in the bathroom. She deserved it, though. I don't regret it. What? What do you mean? What happened after that? I need more. Tell me what did she do? What did she do in response? You ran away, you locked yourself in the bathroom. What did she do after that? What? Did she just do nothing? What? Oh, okay. You know what? I don't even know if I want to continue reading confessions. I'm scared. This next confession says, when I was a kid, I didn't know what consent was. Excuse me? What? I'm so scared. Okay, when I was a kid, I didn't know what consent was. In, like, first grade, I went up to a guy and kissed him on the cheek. He got mad at me, called me gay, and then told the teacher. Several years later, I found out I was gay. I asked people before I kiss them. Live your videos, twin. You didn't even have the correct spelling. Okay. You know what? At least you know what consent is now. You know what? That could have gotten a lot worse based on the first sentence. Maybe you should start with, it was a kiss, and not, I didn't know what consent was. Because I don't know about that. I'm editing this right now, and tell me why I sounded like this when I said that.
I think it's a carrot.
This next one now. I used to have the set belief that transgenderism was not real. Oh, okay. I am an ex-Catholic. This is probably where the idea came from. My first trans friend was my friend Jay, who introduced me to it. Later on, I eventually realized I fell under the umbrella myself as a gender fluid. Trans rights. Also, since this is a confession, I might as well state that my first gay experience at the raw age of 11, I had this friend named Emma. We were very close platonically. What? Are you sure about that? You said it was your first gay experience. Are you sure it was platonic? My bad. Anyway, regularly we went on hangouts and visited each other's homes. There was one hangout that I would never forget. I'm scared. It was sometime in the winter, as I believe it was my 12th birthday. I only hosted a party between me and her. After okay, I'm scared. Please don't go the way I think this is going. After hours of the celebration, she had to leave my house and say our goodbyes for the time being until we could see each other again. Oh, okay. Hugging me, Emma would literally confess her crush. Oh, that's wholesome. On me in front of my parents. Oh, in front of your parents. That's lovely. She directly pointed to me, I love you, and then it says, like, in parentheses, dead name, and I want to marry you when I got older. Wow. I had to shrug it off as something friendly, but honestly, that back then, sorry, I don't know why I'm struggling reading this, but honestly, that back then, it gave me my first butterflies in my stomach. My parents gave each other the, what did she say? Stares before Emma waved goodbye for the night and we headed out. I would see her for a few more years before she moved out of the country. Oh. Now I'm sad. She moved out of the country. Oh, okay. I think back on it now, and I'm glad I could share a memory like that. I saw Emma just 2 years ago when her mom suddenly texted me the day before Christmas and invited my family to have dinner with them. Seeing Emma so grown up, still pretty, and living her happiest life was a sigh of relief. Since then, I haven't seen her, and I still miss her. Oh. Anyway, love your vids. Thank you for reading this. That's so nice. That's so wholesome. I don't want to read anymore, because I know my mood's just going to be ruined. That's so wholesome and sweet. What? I don't want to read anymore. I'm scared. I don't want my good mood to be ruined. What? Okay, well, this next confession I almost got sent to jail, but not because of a crime. It was because I was queer. Yeah, that's all, thanks. Oh, that's fun. Remind me to stay away from where you live, because actually, America's law enforcement isn't good either. So, you know what? It can't be that worse. Actually, it can. There's a lot of places that have bad police enforcement. Anyway, this next confession says, one time I was on call with my ex-friend, and I was walking with my camera pointed to the floor. I was barefoot. Why did you need to tell me you were barefoot? I didn't need to know this information. Fast forward like 30 minutes, and she started screen sharing, and I asked her to search something up. She did it, and in her most recent searches, the top one was feet. Oh! You know what? I see why you mentioned that you were barefoot now. What the hell? What? You know what? I see why you said ex-best friend instead of just, best friend. I'm scared of you. You're... Well, I'm not scared of you. I'm scared of your friend. What do you... I wouldn't be able to, like, go on. I wouldn't ever be able to, like, exist knowing that someone who willingly searches up feet saw my feet. I wouldn't be able to sleep. Ew. Okay, so, that's fun. That's something. I'm scared of you now. I'm not you. I'm scared of your friend. Ex-friend, my bad. Yeah, I'm really scared. You know what? I think we're done for the day. I think that's enough of your guys' confessions for today. You know what? I think I'm good. I don't think I'm gonna read anymore. Actually, I don't even know if there is anymore. But if there is, I'm not reading them because I'm scared now. At least I didn't get, like, a cousin confession, and I'm grateful for that. If I ever do another confessions video, please do not send in a cousin confession. Please don't. Please don't. You know what? I'd probably say the one that scared me the most was either that most recent one or the basketball court one, because, well, this most recent one was obviously the feet thing, which is gross, but also the other one I feel is literally, like, stalking, who, like, now I'm gonna be scared whenever I go anywhere. I'm gonna be like, what if there's a camera here, like if I ever go to one of my schools, like, basketball or sports games, I'm gonna be terrified. I'm gonna be like, what if someone is watching this game and being a weirdo, Anyway, but, yeah, I guess this was okay. This was a fun video for me to make. I'm scared now. I'm probably not going to sleep tonight, but it was a fun experience to read your guys' confessions. So, you know what? I'll probably do this again sometime eventually after I'm mentally prepared. Anyway, yeah, that's it. If you like the video, I would hope you would please consider subscribing, or, I don't know, liking the video or sharing the video. Actually, please don't share the video. I don't want other people to be scarred. I don't want them to be scared. You know what? Yeah. You guys get to sit in the comfort of your own home with your family. I have to sit here alone for the rest of the day. Well, not alone, but, I can't, like, I have to sit here in solitude knowing that all of these people who watch me are concerning, to say the least. Some of these were wholesome, though, you know, like the one with Emma who, like, moved away. I think that was her name. It's Emma, right? I don't know. I'll go back in editing if it isn't Emma. Anyway, yeah, this was a fun video. Bye, honeys.
Well, someone stole my lolly. Someone stole my lolly. Was it you, Mother Goose?
Está en tu mano, huevito apestoso.
Did you steal my lolly?